Urban blight. So I've done a lot of research, just finished up a paper on urban blight. And not, when you think of urban blight, or at least I do, you think of dilapidated buildings in the city. But what I kind of examined was the construction of urban blight as a concept and as a kind of term, and how that construction of that concept helped to justify the taking of land and property, often at the expense of the poor, to further benefit capital. So seeing through, pretty interesting. The term itself was kind of created to help justify this need of taking land for private investment, and by using the word blight, it even harks back to the original term of blight, which is kind of agricultural, and where funguses, insects, something would destroy a plant. So the best thing to do was to get rid of the blighted area, to cut it off and get rid of it. So even by using that term in association with a city, it's basically saying that this part needs to be cut off to save the rest of the city and society. And what better way to save a city or society than through capital? Let's inject money into it. It was interesting because in the 40s, this was 1940s, this was actually proven to be not ineffective, but did not serve the purpose they had originally thought with some of the acts created in Congress. Namely, they thought if you give these poor people nice houses, they will start acting like proper middle-class American citizens. And by these people were often marginalized people, and after World War II, with increasing frequency, blacks and Mexican Americans or Mexicans and even Italians and Irish had congregated to some degrees to urban centers. So not only was this sort of a class thing as to trying to get this poor class to conform more appropriately with the expectations of a capitalist society, but it was also a race thing, trying to police and control this group to act and behave more like other cultures. And all of this through the simple words urban blight. So quite an interesting little thing, and hopefully I wrote accurately enough to describe it. Anyways, that's urban blight.